This lady said she's dying and no doctor, no prophet or no native doctor can help her or can save her. She said it's been almost 4 months now that she met a guy in town and the guy was so handsome. So when the guy approached her, she was even surprised that a handsome guy like that can approach her. So one thing led to the other, they started talking and all that, and then that guy took her home that night because she felt, well, if she lets a handsome guy like that go, maybe she might not need someone like that again. So she agreed and went home to the guy's house that night. So that night they had fun. And when they were, doing the thing or when they were having sex, she smelled something. It was like a rotten smell, like garbage. So she asked the guy, "What's that smell? Can you smell it?" And the guy was like, "I can't smell anything." And then they were done doing what they were doing. And then they went to bed. So at dawn, she wanted to go for round 2 and try to, make a move on the guy. But when she touched the guy was icy cold. She was shocked and scared. She even put, her hand around the guy's nose like this to check if he was alive. And there was no air. So she just said a silent prayer and then went to bed. So in the morning when she woke up, she realized that, the guy is not dead. He's actually, awake. And then she got ready and all that. And then the guy gave her money, like enough, very huge money. And she was even surprised. So the guy dropped her off. But she said when the guy was dropping her off, like the guy couldn't even look at her.
She didn't understand why. So they got to her place, she just alighted and then the guy left. So when she got home, she tried calling the guy's number, but the guy has blocked her. So she didn't care. She was like, well, at least I got huge amount of money from this. So if our short relationship is going to end like this, I don't care, at least I won't feel like I'm being used. So that evening, she actually sleeps with her sister in the same room. So that evening, when she was sleeping, at dawn, she woke up and she could perceive a smell of blood, very pungent one, very heavy in the room. So she woke her sister up and was like, can you smell it? Can you smell that blood? I can smell blood. And her sister was like, no, I can't smell it. He said, okay, then went to bed. But in the morning, she had somebody waking her up, beating her, waking her up. And when she woke up, she opened her eyes. Her sister was looking at her with a disgusted face. And she also realized that the windows were open, the door were open, like the doors were open, everything was open. And she perceived that smell, the blood again. And then her sister was just looking at her like that. So she looked at her fingers, like her hand, and realized that there was blood on her hand. And then she checked and realized, okay, so the blood smell was actually coming from her. And she thought, maybe it's my menses. But then she realized that no, my menses just came 8 days ago. So this can't be my menses. So she took her bath, and yet still, even after scrubbing, after exfoliating and everything, yet still the blood scent was on her and she could smell it. And now people around her can also